Hello, person who clicked on this video. I'm Creativity, and I'm going to be continuing this drawing. Um, I am a bit overwhelmed with what do I start with next since I just made the other video. So let's start by making this orange that I put it down a bit darker color for it, and then making the shadows. I do believe that will be good so that the lower case of the dress is a bit more darker. I don't want it to stick out too much of the original color, so let's go ahead and I will mix this. So it's not too far away from the original color that I had in mind for it. Let me try to actually blend this. Okay. Now let me see how does this color look, because I haven't really worked on it before. I do want that color for her hair. Yes. I'll do black her hair. Black? I'll do brown over there for her hair. Up until here, it's going to be the dark parts. Then the rest I actually want it a bit lighter. I did do this a bit too dark. I also don't like that this looks brown. I mean, it makes sense, but also I want it to be much more, let's just say, darker color than this. I like that I'm complaining about how dark this is and then saying I want it more darker. Her hair is not really brown though, so I mean, usually it was white, so this is an improvement. I am questioning if I just want the shadows to be like this and then I'll leave the rest white. I do like though how the color fits with the rest of the colors that I've put it down so far, so I'm not hating it. This character is either way very much not fully fleshed out, so I can do what I want with their design currently so that I can be happy enough for it. I just knew I didn't really want it gray. For her shadows, since the only color towards black is going to be the tar that she has, and I want that to be the only contrast towards that. Let's make the rest of the hair also. To fit in a bit. Like this. Maybe. I need more water. I do find that this looks good so far. I might put some bits of yellow to make the shines of her hair. Maybe. Now I need much more lighter yellow. Maybe I will put some gray, but that will be for the rest of her dress, question mark? I'll have to see how I feel about it. Do some shadows on her face. I am quite happy with this. I do want a little bit of this orange for her blush. To give her some warmth over there. Let me also do a few more darker parts. This orange. Also take some of this yellow and put it here. Like that. Maybe I can put a bit more orange in her face. Here. Take apart the hair. We didn't do anything with that strand of hair, so let me color that a bit. Like that. That's pretty nice. Now about her dress. I think it should be fine to do it gray. I don't know if you guys saw the amount of black I did is for laughs. Like I made such a little splatter. I don't believe it's gonna be enough in the slightest. I do a bit more. I'm so scared because usually red and black and stuff like that, they're so like pigmented and it's difficult to get a gray if you have too much black. Let's see if that's even enough white for that amount of black. I'm quite happy with that. So let me take this and wet it a bit. I guess it is in the family of the blue, so it doesn't look too far apart from everything else. I was wanting to keep a very small palette. I was questioning myself if I'll be getting overboard with the gray, but it looks like it's not the case, so I'm gonna continue. This looks quite good. I would actually leave it this way. And now, to be fair, I think I would do the black from the tar to be able to see the contrast, since the rest is already painted. I think I will leave her lips for the line art because I do believe I made those too thin for me to do with the brush. So I'll have to whip out the black again. Oof, my goodness. Can I start being so clumsy? My goodness. Especially with black. That shows a lot on clothes. If you get that on you, especially my very light pink pullover that I'm wearing. Make it a bit more malleable. I did want to actually change my brush from this one to the smaller one, so I might as well do that now. I know myself, and I do believe this kind of brush would be much more better for this work. Let's start this time from this side of the paper. I think I need more water. I did not too much water. I think for the hand, I will do a slight cheese on it. I will not color the entire thing black so that all of the detail that I did on the hand that makes it out to be a hand is not going to get lost. I'm going to make it slightly more gray, and I will try to mix that up with the black later. So for now, the hand is going to be unfinished. And I'm going to do it later. And I will continue with the rest of the black. I know that I could have done the black with the line work, but I really wanted to give it a try with the brush. Since the entire drawing is made with a brush so far, I wanted to keep that going, and also it's fun. If you ever guys do something like this, do know that there is also another way. I also do know that the paints are matte and the fine liner that I use for line art in those types of drawings are not completely matte, they're shiny. And you would have been able to see how streaky it would have been. So those specific reasons made me to do it per brush and paint instead. I do have also a dip pen with ink that is not that shiny, that is matte, but I don't know how will that react with those paints that I'm using currently. Up until now, my dip pen and my ink has been used with watercolor, and I really don't know how the pen is going to react towards thick paints. So I will have to see about how will that go. I am seeing though that the video is going quite long, so I'm going to finish it again in 30 minutes, and I thank you guys for following me in this process. I'm going to make another video making my progress soon. So yeah, till then, bye!